times the amount of illumination, but your eye doesn't see it that way. It's logarithmic, eh?
Okay, that's a good explanation. And the other thing I was thinking, I thought about that same issue. The other thing is, remember, we're not getting 100%. We're getting like 90%. So that 10% that isn't eclipsed is giving off light. So we would never get the real darkness that you would get in that zone.
Roger. That's true, because you have a light coming from around the side. But I think that zone, they said, total darkness to complete would be across 115 miles from one side to the other. So maybe when it gets out to that far, you're not seeing around the curvature, maybe you probably still get a little light coming through from this side. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Remember, Philadelphia is 300 miles from Erie. Erie is on that zone where people would get the full eclipse. So it's like, it went through Niagara Falls. Well, when you were in Brooklyn and the Bronx, you were 300 miles away from Niagara Falls.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't smell the moisture.
You wouldn't. Even you wouldn't feel it.
No, I wouldn't know there was something wet going on. Well, my voice is kind of rough tonight. All right, it doesn't hurt or anything, but it doesn't sound pure to me. K3VOS NC4L. All right, Mark, anything else?
Nothing else. That's my report for the day.
Oh, Mark. Okay, at least it's getting warmer up there. KB5XGG, how you doing, Bob? So you were eclipsed, huh? I said, so you were eclipsed. I know, you still there, Bob? KB5SKG? Not blue fuse, alright. KB5SKG, don't know what happens till you break back in when you get that thing back up and running. Do we have any other check-ins with all in all? Then come on in.
KD2BN. Hello, Mal.
K5RBI, KD2BEN. How you doing, Rich? K5RBI, Rich?
I'm doing well. You want to pick up Captain Rich first?
Oh, you're such a gentleman. I'll do that. KD2BEN, come on in, Rich.
All right, thank you, Rich. No big deal. I was flying. They give a flight test for an instrument rating. The guy got through it. I was flying, doing that whole thing up there today, but the sky wasn't really that dark. It was almost like getting dark at a normal 4 or 5 o'clock. That was about it.
So you were up in the air when the eclipse occurred?
Yeah. We had people looking at it. They had some things to look through. But yeah, it is what it was. I mean, that wasn't very exciting as far as I see.
Well, I know. I guess if you're 10 or 15 or 20 years old, it might be exciting. It'll be your first one. But we've been through so many of them now, and we know that they come in there every couple of years. And it's not like it's once in a century. You usually get a couple. We had one about 6 years ago. So it's not as exciting as it might have been if we had a paucity of those guys.
Yeah, Roger on that. But that was about it for today. That's another flight test. See you early in the morning tomorrow again, So, once that weather cleared up, everybody got to get tested here, So, anyway, that's about it. So, Richard, I hope you're doing okay, so just say hello. And go ahead, Mal, you pick up the rest of the guys, and I'll just stick around for a couple of minutes.
Okay, we'll do that. Good night to you. Get a good night's rest. That was a good scene for you. And I'm glad that things are cooking up there for you nicely. Yeah, and that the weather isn't too bad. K5RBI, NC4L.
Hello, Mal. Yesterday they heard, the past couple of weeks, I would say, there was a prophecy out there that said that this solar eclipse was going to bring about the end of the world. And there was a little bit of truth to that because
overnight, all of my chickens got killed by something. I don't know what yet, or I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. But they all got killed. I went to go take them some food and water today, and they were all dead. I thought, oh, crap. But anyway, yeah, it was a sad day for that, but oh well, I'll have to buy eggs now. But everything else is great down here.
How was the eclipse?
Well, we're in the 90% zone, but I didn't even notice that it got darker, maybe a little bit. But we had that annular eclipse, which is a total eclipse back in October, but the moon is too far away from the Earth to cover the sun when it happened, and I saw that. I saw the moon, solid black, round black dot over the sun, and you could see the ring of the sunlight around the moon, and it never really got dark here. I mean, it was just, like maybe 50% brightness or something like that. Now, that was when the moon was completely over the sun, so when you have probably less than 98% coverage, you don't get that dark.
No, I guess you're right there.
It's still a weird phenomenon. I mean, if it's a nice, clear day, I don't know if you have any cloud cover, it's still an unusual phenomenon to see the sun sort of turn black. You know, a lot of people got to think that's the end of the universe. But all your chickens were dead. I wonder if they got scared to death. Maybe they were just chickens, eh? No, they were killed by something. Something got in what I thought was Fort Knox, my chicken coop, and killed them all. That was amazing. Not amazing is maybe not the right word, but I was totally shocked, and I couldn't believe it. Something got in there and killed them. You could see where they had some struggles. There were feathers all over the place. So it turned out to be the end of the world for them, I guess.
Maybe it's a legal immigrant?
No, it was an animal of some sort. I'm thinking it was probably a possum.
I'm just kidding you. Well, you know what? You could have put a camera out there tonight to watch. Because usually if they kill them, they want to eat them, they're going to come back and look for their bounty that, they just couldn't eat all of them one night. So maybe they would come back and you'd get to see if you put a security camera out there.
That's a good idea. I do have one I could probably go out there and put up. But I don't know if it's too late now, right? But, oh well, I'll have to start over.
No, wait, they might come at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's not been 24 hours yet. You don't know when they died, right?
Yeah, but it's dark outside. I don't feel like going all the way over there to do all of that. But I tell you what, I think I told you last night that I had picked some arugula from the garden, and I made me a big old arugula salad for dinner. I had arugula with avocado, tomatoes, green onion, and balsamic vinegar with olive oil, and oh my gosh, it was delicious.
Oh, I don't know about that. Balsamic vinegar. I don't know. I like things that taste like honey mustard.
Well, I try to avoid sugar because of, it's obvious with diabetes, you just don't do that anymore. But, no, balsamic vinegar is great with olive oil.
I like olive oil. Olive oil gets down with a really nice taste. It's not an overwhelming thing, like putting on special sauces and mayo and stuff like that, but it gives it a very nice, rich, creamy type of feeling.
Yeah, roger that. I love to cook up some spinach with olive oil and garlic. Just very, like 1 or 2 cloves of garlic, lots of olive oil, saute the spinach just to get it warm, and eat it just like that.
I hear somebody in the background, but I cannot make you out. I'm sorry. I'll call for chickens in a minute. See, maybe if you put your processor on and turn the linear up, maybe I'll be able to get it. Anyway, I'm sorry about the chickens. You're not going to have any eggs now.
Yeah, I was getting 3 to 5 eggs a day, and now it's 0. So, yeah, I'm disappointed about that. But I'll go get more chickens, and I'll try to figure out where that animal got in. It could have been from a hole in the roof. I'm not sure yet. I need to look around and see if I can figure out if something dug underneath my, barrier. And I don't know what happened there. I'll have to check it out.
Maybe it was your D104 microphone. Do you know what they call a D104 microphone?
No, what is that? The chicken show.